What's their story? What souvenir will they exchange after having coffee?
Jesse, over here. I grabbed us a table by the window. I already ordered 2 cold brews. Can you believe this is our last afternoon in Orlando?
Yvonne, perfect spot. Wow, I can see the lake from here. This trip went by so fast. I feel like we just landed at the airport yesterday.
I know, right? 7 days and it still wasn't enough. But before we start reminiscing, I actually looked up some history about Orlando last night. Want to hear a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. I love knowing the backstory of the places I visit. Go ahead, enlighten me.
So, Orlando was originally a tiny frontier town in the mid-1800s. It was officially incorporated as a town in 1875. Back then it was mostly known for cattle ranching and citrus farming. Oranges, grapefruits, you name it.
Citrus farming? That's a far cry from theme parks and roller coasters. What changed everything?
Well, the big turning point came in the early 20th century when the railroad arrived. That opened up trade and tourism. But the real game changer, you probably guessed it, was Walt Disney. He secretly bought up huge tracts of land in the 1960s, and Walt Disney World opened in October 1971.
Secretly? I didn't know that part. Why the secrecy?
Because he didn't want land prices to skyrocket before he could buy everything he needed. He used fake company names so people wouldn't realize Disney was behind the purchases. Pretty clever, right?
That is clever. And Disney's arrival basically put Orlando on the map for international tourism.
Exactly. After Disney, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and dozens of other attractions followed. Today Orlando is one of the most visited cities in the entire United States. Over 74 million visitors a year before the pandemic.
That's incredible. And the weather must help too. Sunshine almost year-round, though I definitely felt the humidity this week.
The humidity is no joke. Orlando sits in central Florida, so it has a humid subtropical climate. Hot summers, mild winters, and afternoon thunderstorms almost every summer day.
Okay, history lesson complete. Now let's talk about what we actually did. What was the highlight of the trip for you, Yvonne?
Honestly, it's hard to pick just one thing. But if I had to choose, I'd say our day at Magic Kingdom was unforgettable. When we watched the fireworks over Cinderella Castle at night, I actually teared up a little. Don't judge me.
Are you kidding? I had goosebumps. The Happily Ever After show is stunning. The projection mapping on the castle is state-of-the-art.
Right. And the crowd energy was amazing. There were families from all over the world. I heard Spanish, Japanese, Portuguese, French. It felt so international.
That's one thing that struck me too. Disney really is a universal language. What about the rides? Which one was your favorite?
Oh, definitely Tron Light Cycle Run. The acceleration when you launch is insane. You go from 0 to 60 in seconds. My heart was pounding the whole time. What about you?
For me, it was a Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure at Universal. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so the whole Wizarding World of Harry Potter section blew my mind. The attention to detail is incredible. Hogsmeade looks exactly like the movies.
Totally get that. I love Diagon Alley too. And that butterbeer. I must have had 3 of them over the 2 days we were there.
Same. The frozen version is even better on a hot day. Speaking of food, our dinner at the boathouse here at Disney Springs was one of the best meals I've had in years. That pan-seared sea bass was out of this world.
Agreed. And the Amphicar boat tour before dinner was so quirky and fun. Only in Orlando would a car drive into a lake and become a boat.
Huh. What else stood out for you beyond the theme parks?
I really loved the Kennedy Space Center day trip. Standing next to an actual Saturn V rocket gave me a whole new perspective on the space race. It's hard to believe humans built that in the 1960s.
That was genuinely awe-inspiring. The Atlantis shuttle exhibit made me emotional, actually, seeing the heat shield tiles up close, and thinking about re-entry, wow.
And then the next day we went from outer space to alligators on the airboat tour at Boggy Creek. The Florida wilderness is just as impressive as the theme parks, in a completely different way.
I can't believe how close we got to those gators. Our guide said some of them were over 12 feet long. I was trying to act cool, but I was absolutely terrified.
Could tell. You gripped the railing so tight your knuckles turned white.
Okay, guilty as charged. But seriously, that was a one-of-a-kind experience. I'd never seen an alligator in the wild before.
Now that we're wrapping up, what would you say to someone planning their first trip to Orlando?
First, give yourself more time than you think you need. We had 7 days and still didn't get to Epcot properly. We barely scratched the surface of World Showcase.
Epcot. I feel guilty about that. We only spent half a day there. The food and wine festival booths were amazing though. We tasted food from like 15 different countries without leaving the park.
Exactly. Second tip, book everything in advance. Lightning lane reservations, restaurant reservations, even parking. Orlando is a city that rewards planners.
And stay on site at a Disney hotel if your budget allows. The extra park time in the mornings made a huge difference. We got on Tron with almost no wait because we were there before the general public arrived.
Great point. And pack for the weather. Light, breathable clothing, sunscreen, and always carry a small poncho. Those afternoon thunderstorms come out of nowhere.
Oh, and comfortable shoes. I underestimated how much walking we'd do. My fitness app said I averaged about 22,000 steps a day at the parks.
22,000 steps. No wonder my legs are sore. This trip was like a workout disguised as a vacation.
Before we head to the airport, I have something for you. I picked this up at the Magic Kingdom gift shop yesterday. I hope you like it.
Yvonne, you didn't have to do that. Oh, wow. A Mickey Mouse ears hat with my name embroidered on it. This is so thoughtful. How did you get it personalized so quickly?
They do it right in the store. It only takes a few minutes. Every time you wear it, hopefully you'll think of this trip. And I got myself the mini version to match.
We're going to look so touristy on the plane home, and I don't even care. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Actually, I have something for you too. I was going to wait until we got back to New York, but this is the perfect moment.
Jesse, you didn't tell me you bought me something. What is it?
I found this at the Kennedy Space Center gift shop. It's a NASA mission patch set. Replicas of actual patches worn by astronauts on different shuttle missions. I know you were really moved by the Atlantis exhibit, so I thought you'd appreciate them.
Oh my gosh, Jesse, this is incredible. I'm going to frame these and put them in my home office. They're absolutely beautiful. This is the most unique souvenir I've ever received.
I'm so glad you like them. You know, exchanging souvenirs is one of my favorite travel traditions. It's a way of saying, I was thinking of you even while I was having fun.
That's beautifully said. Completely agree. And honestly, the best souvenir from any trip isn't something you can buy in a gift shop. It's the memories and the shared experiences. Like this whole week with you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, shall we finish these cold brews, grab our bags, and head to the airport? New York is waiting for us.
Let's do it. And Jesse, same time next year. I'm thinking New Orleans.
New Orleans? Oh, I am absolutely in. Start the planning spreadsheet. Yvonne.
Already on it. Cheers to Orlando. And to many more adventures together.
Cheers. To Orlando, to friendship, and always saying yes to the next adventure.